Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about attributes in MLB The Show 22. We're going to talk about how the hitting and pitching attributes actually affect your gameplay, what they do and what they mean for you while you play on every one of your cards, all right? But first, you guys do me a favor. As always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for me, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications also so you guys know when we're live. Our other channel will be live this morning at 10 a.m. Central, just like we have been every day here since launch. We got 2 uploads every day also, so check out those other videos we posted this week if you guys haven't already. And but let's go ahead and hop right into attributes explained in MLB The Show 22. All right, you guys, so here we are. We're taking a look at this 88 overall Mickey Mantle card, and shout out to the art team at SDS because this thing is insane. And obviously the artist that did it, man. This series of cards is one of the most beautiful series of cards I've ever seen, but I digress. Let's get back to the attributes. At first, you can look at attributes and they can look pretty self-explanatory, but you know, after studying a little bit, you know, you realize, wait a second, maybe I don't understand exactly what's going on. All right, so the contact attribute, what the contact attributes do is they control the size of your inner PCI, all right, your inner PCI. So when you're using your PCI, you've got 3 different ones. You've got the outer PCI, you've got the inner PCI, and then the center PCI, all right? So the center PCI is what is controlled by your power. It controls the size of that and how likely you are to be able to get, obviously, home runs. It controls your literal power, but that's what it affects in the game, all right? Your vision. Vision is where there has been a change this year, all right? Vision used to control the outer PCI, and I believe it still affects that outer PCI size as well. But what it now it controls is what plate discipline used to control. It's confusing. I don't understand why they did this way, but last year they made plate discipline irrelevant in the game, but they still left it on the card. It does nothing now, and they made that all manual. Well, now the vision has been taken over as what controlled plate discipline, which is your ability to foul off pitches and check swing. All right, and it's mainly the check swing thing that the vision attribute has taken over now this year. It's going to affect that slightly. If you have a higher vision number, you're going to be more likely to stop your swing and not check swing as often. That's the easy way to explain it. So plate discipline is the next one, DISC, and that still is meaningless. It does nothing. It's just on the card for looks to look pretty. Yeah, they put an animation on it here because it's over 100, but wow, it does nothing. Your clutch number is going to increase the size. That's what CLT is. It's going to increase the size of your PCI slightly when you have that clutch number a little higher, especially in situations where you've got maybe a runner on second base or on third in scoring position. So that's where it's going to affect it there. Now, there are things that counteract some of these, all right, that counteract the contact, the power, the clutch number, and that's gonna be your pitcher. That's gonna be your pitcher's hits and Ks per 9. It's going to affect that. So we'll get into the pitcher ones here in just a minute, but just keep in mind that some of them counteract and affect each other to make them smaller or even themselves out to just kind of be generically good, or generically just even, you know, average. He can't bunt, 41 bunt. That's what that one is. Obviously, that's affecting your ability to bunt. D-bunt is drag bunt. That's going to be your ability to bunt and run, pretty much. Bunt on the go, as it were. Your durability doesn't matter in MLB The Show, in Diamond Dynasty, because it's actually your ability to like recover from injuries or to not get injured. But you can turn injuries off, and there's not injuries really other than for the pitcher in ranked games or online games anyway. And it's very rare either way. Your fielding one, obviously the fielding is the shield. The shield that you see when you're playing and is on the field is controlled by this fielding attribute. It's just this one all by itself. If this one is at a 90 or higher, you'll be a diamond on the field. If it's 85 to 90, you'll be, or excuse me, 80 to 90, you'll be a gold, and so on and so forth. So your arm strength is going to be your ability to throw runners out, how strong their arm is playing in the field. Your arm accuracy is going to be obviously how accurate your throws are. If you're using button accuracy to throw with, it's going to be how easy it is to get your meter to make it help you make better throws. Your reaction time is how quickly they react to the ball once it's hit in the field, and kind of make that first move towards the ball to go field it. Your speed right there, obviously, is speed. Your speed is speed. Your steal ability there, your steal attribute over here on this far right side, it controls literally your ability to steal bases. All right. If you have a low steal number, you're going to get bad jumps every time, no matter what. If you have a high steal number, you have a likely chance to get a good jump, but you might not always get one. So keep that in mind. But that's what it controls. Your base running aggression controls how quickly you get out of the box from home plate to head to first base. It also controls how quickly you round the bases and how quickly you can make decisions to go back to bases. So that's what your base running aggression does. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at a pitcher card here, though, and we're going to explain what the pitching attributes do also now in MLB The Show 22. All right, so we've got the 88 overall Randy Johnson. Mine's up to a 90 right now. We've got into parallel 2. We're going to talk about what the pitching attributes mean for pitchers. And another shout out on the art team. It's incredible. I have to say something because wow. But check this out. All right. So stamina is the first one. STA is stamina. Stamina is your ability to last in the game. How long will he pitch? How many pitches will he be able to throw? That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what it controls. It's going to also control how quickly you will recover after games as well for pitchers. So keep that one in mind. The hits per 9. Hits per 9 is very important. It was in 21 and it probably is in 22, the most important attribute in the game for pitchers. It controls the size of the PCI for the hitter. I mean, that's what it's really controlling is the size of the PCI for the hitter. The K per 9 is what used to affect just vision. And now it's going to really affect your ability, I think, to check swing and to foul pitches off so that you can get more strikeouts. I'm hoping they adjusted it a little bit this year. Because there was so many complaints in 21. But K per 9 is your ability to strike people out. That's what it is for a pitcher. That's what it should be. Your walks per 9, BB per 9, that's what that is. That one works in coalition with control, the CTRL, which is 2 or 3 spots over there to the right at a 79 there. Those work together to provide you with the best ability to control whatever type of pitching style you are using in the game. All right. So it's gonna affect your likelihood to have dot pitches and be able to hit the zone wherever you want. All right. Now the next one is home runs per 9. Home runs per 9 is the plate discipline of pitcher cards. It doesn't do anything. A couple of years ago, the community bitched and complained and they wanted home runs per 9 taken out of the game. So they did. Still on the cards because it only is effective in simulated gameplay. So when you're simulating those games in Conquest, that's what that's doing for you. It doesn't do anything. So just throw that one in the trash right there. The next one is pitching clutch. Now I mentioned that with the batting clutch. These two work against each other. If you have a pitcher with high pitching clutch and a batter with high batting clutch, they're going to cancel each other out. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. So those are going to cancel each other out. Control we covered with the walks per 9. The next one is your velo, VEL, and the next one is break. Those are pretty self-explanatory. It's the break on your pitches and the velocity you're able to throw with. And then those fielding ones are the same that we covered for the hitters. That is attributes in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions about them, let me know in the comments. We're going to make a quirks video and cover quirks because live series quirks are a very important thing. They're like attachments for your weapons in Call of Duty. And when you are playing with cards that don't have live series quirks or active live quirks, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. So we're going to talk about that in a future video here and explain those and break those down for you guys. But do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, or down here, subscribe to the channel for me. Subscribe. I forgot where I put the camera so I can explain attributes. But you guys make sure to tune in for the live stream here, 10 a.m. Central right here on the channel. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.